I think first I'd just say in terms of the economy, the first half of the year for us has been very strong. And as you know, we power almost 95% of the world's digital infrastructure. So at a time where more people were working from home or studying from home and needed to be connected all the time, the first quarter was the best first quarter we've had in our 51-year history, and we're expecting a very strong second quarter as well. That being said, as we go into the second half of the year, things are just a bit more cloudy, and what the implications will be of a declining GDP on the demand for our products, we just don't know at this stage. So we took our full year guidance out when we talked to investors back in April. So real strong demand now, a little cloudy horizon, and we'll go into it eyes wide open in terms of how we manage the business and both protect the safety of our employees while also delivering on our customers. China, as you know, is a huge market for us, and our position has always been global trade is good for clearly for the semiconductor industry, and definitely for Intel. We're a large U.S. R&D and manufacturing presence, but we sell our products to the globe, and China is a big market. So we deliver for customers there. We make a lot of money there, and we bring that money back here in the U.S. and expand our manufacturing footprint and increase our R&D to stay ahead of the game. So it's an important market. At the same time, as the rules of the roads change, we have to adjust and adapt and deal with those practical realities, including the most recent changes about the implications on export control. So we're all in favor of global trade. At the same time, we're a global citizen that has to meet the rules and regulations in which we operate.
Well, let me just follow up on that for just 1 second, which is what is your position on the way the U.S. government should deal with Huawei and think about Huawei? It's a topic we talk about virtually every week on this show.
Well, again, my answer is not dramatically different. As the CEO of Intel, we're trying to continue to deliver for our customers around the world, so we have the capacity to reinvest. And at the same time, to the extent that the U.S. government knows things that we don't necessarily know and puts in regulations as a result, we'll just adjust and adapt and deal with the practical realities.
But do you, as a U.S. citizen and also as a CEO, look at that company and think of it as an arm of the Chinese government? Do you think of it as a security risk? Do you think it's not those things? What's your take?
Well, look, Andrew, others have better information than we have, and they set the rules of the road in terms of how to engage. We don't have perfect information, so we simply adjust and adapt as the rules of the road change. As a global citizen, as a U.S.-based company, we have to meet rules as they're established in the markets in which we operate.
Okay, fair enough. Let's pivot the conversation and talk a little bit about what's been happening over the past several weeks, and specifically the way Intel has been thinking about it. You pledged $1 million to support efforts to address social injustices and anti-racism across nonprofits and community organizations. How are you planning on deploying that capital specifically?
Well, it's a work in process. We not only said that we would invest $1 million, but we'd also match our employee matching for the areas that our employees choose. So in events like this, we strongly believe of Black Lives Matter. And for a large tech company like ours, we try to play an active role in things that make sense and give our employees voice, not just put the company's money behind, helping out inequities, but also giving our employees the opportunity to invest in those social causes that they believe will have an impact.